thrust upon us that Time magazine was naming Asia Wilson one
You're
of.
not going to believe this one. Nope, not even in your wildest dreams. Just when you thought Caitlin Clark had conquered it all, here comes Time magazine with the most ridiculous move of the year. And guess who's right in the middle of it? Asia Wilson. At this point, they're just making things up for fun. I had to double check if this was some elaborate joke, but nope, it's real. And trust me, you're going to want to hear every single detail. Time magazine really thought they could skip over Caitlin Clark for one of the awardees of Women of the Year, when literally she just won Athlete of the Year, male or female, a few months ago, and no one would notice? Like, seriously, we weren't supposed to see that? We weren't supposed to have questions? Caitlin Clark is literally the most famous women's basketball player in the world right now. She's got record-breaking stats, the highest viewership numbers, and is single-handedly dragging women's basketball into the mainstream. Yet somehow, someway, she wasn't even a nominee. But guess who was? Asia Wilson. Now let's break this down because none of it makes sense. Caitlin Clark has single-handedly made women's basketball the biggest story in sports media. She's got the NBA begging her to join their all-star game, celebrities tweeting about her, and TV networks fighting for the rights to broadcast her games. She's not just a sports icon. She's a cultural movement. And, oh yeah, she's dominant on the court too, breaking 62 records during her freshman season. Her impact goes far beyond the court. Clark's presence in women's basketball is generating millions of dollars for the WNBA. Before she even stepped onto a professional court, ticket prices for Indiana Fever games skyrocketed to historic highs. The league is selling out arenas for the first time in years. ESPN and other major networks are scrambling to broadcast more WNBA games, all because of one player. And yet, Time magazine completely ignored this cultural shift in favor of the safe pick who always kept on whining why she never gets recognized, Asia Wilson. Now don't get twisted. Asia Wilson is a great player. She's been a WNBA champion. She's won MVPs, and she's a dominant force on the court. But let's not pretend she's the one carrying the league into a new era. That credit belongs entirely to Caitlin Clark. And still,